Okay, so today we're going to make a Christmas card, and what you're going to need is a piece of green cardboard, a piece of white cardboard, 3 yellow stars, and a narrow triangle of paper and a wide triangle of paper. Then we're also going to be using some stamps. This one says Season's Greetings. This one is a limited edition buy, and you can write your name there. And to and from. Okay, so to start with, we're going to start with the inside of the card, and you'll see on your piece of card that there are a couple of lines drawn, and we're just going to cut along those lines. So cutting there and there, and so we're doing 2 long cuts and 2 short cuts. Once we've cut those, we're going to pop those through to the other side. Did you see how we did that? We just pushed them through. Once we've pushed them through, we're going to lay our card down and fold those pieces up. And what they're going to do is just form the pop-up piece of our card. Okay, so now that we've got that, I forgot my glue stick, just a second. Right, so once we have got the little pop-up bits done, we're going to glue our trees, they're going to form trees, onto the pop-up pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my glue stick and put a little bit of glue on each of those popped pieces. Then I'm going to pop my triangle on there. One there and one there, and then I'm just going to close it. That one's a bit tall. I'm going to have to slide that one down. So we want to make sure that it fits inside the card. Slide it down a little bit more. And there. See how it's not coming over that edge anymore? Then we're just going to give it a rub so make sure it sticks properly. And then we've got our 2 trees on the inside. Right, so what our pop-up bits look like are the trunk. So if you've got some extra time, you could colour those in brown or something like that. Next thing we're going to do is take our stamp pad and we just push that black end there and flip it over. And we're going to take the to and from stamp, let's get some ink on that, and stamp that wherever you like. Got to and from there. See that? Okay, so that's it for the inside of the card, and we'll put it together a little bit later once we've done the front of the card. Next we are going to do the front of the card, and we'll just fold that over, and we're going to decide where we want our stars to go. I like mine to be a little bit uneven, so if we go like that, and then I'll just get my pencil and mark at the top of each star. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to draw a little ribbon coming down. So this is how it goes. We're going to see where we've got the dots there. We're going to draw down to those dots. So say that's our dot. We're going to draw a line down. Doesn't have to be perfect. The next thing we're going to do is make what looks like a little ribbon. So we're going to do a little oval like that, one on that side and one on that side like that, and then we're going to do like the string of a ribbon. So we're just going to go out a little bit like a big S. So if you want to practice that, this is what it looks like. You're going to do a little oval that comes into a point, and another little oval that comes into a point, and then a little S and a back to front S, and that just looks like that when you're doing it by itself. Okay, so now I'm going to put my pencil away, and I'm actually going to use a pen to do this. So sometimes it's easier for me to draw my lines down, so I'm just going to turn my card upside down and draw my line going straight down. 1, 2, 3 lines. Then I'm going to turn my card around and do my little ovals with my little strings. Again, another little oval, another little string, and last one, little oval with my string. Okay. Once I've got that done, I'm going to get my glue stick and I'm going to put glue onto my stars. So there goes one star, my next star, two stars, and glue's a bit. And my last star will go on there, and actually now that I've done that I'm going to have to do it again because I should have made my ribbons a little bit outer. Okay, now I'm going to take my Season's Greeting stamp and we're just going to ink that up and then put that on the front of our card. Press that down, so we've got Season's Greetings. I'm going to let that dry a little bit. And then I'm going to flip my card over, and on the back of my card I'm going to do my limited edition stamp. So again, it's just a matter of getting some ink on there, and I like this to go in the middle along the bottom, and then stamp that there, and then I'm going to write my name in there a little bit later. Okay, so going back, we're nearly finished. So now we're going to go back and get the inside of our card. What we're going to do is we're going to put a bit of glue on there, and we're going to sit that inside, sit that inside our card, just like that, making sure that we've got even space on both sides, so we've got even space down there, and the fold will meet the fold in the middle there. So looking quite even there and quite even there, if you can see that. Next I'm going to fold down the top of the inside of the card, just run my glue along there, and then with that glued I'm going to close the lid of my card, and then when I open it up my trees will pop up and we've got to and from. And that is our Christmas card all done. Easy as that.